As many of you know, the most important thing I think that VACo can do for local governments is to help us communicate our priorities to the General Assembly and to also help us advocate for those priorities. So we take this role very seriously. We had close to 200 individuals, supervisors, and some county staff participate in the development of your legislative program. There are two documents that you should have before you. One is the preliminary document, and this is sort of the bulk of the legislative program, and it is dated October 13th. If you don't have that, please raise your hand. The second document is an amendment to the main document, and that's dated November 8th. I do want to say we had a little bit of a process here to actually create the legislative package. Many regional areas actually held meetings in the spring to talk to their General Assembly members. Then the Resolutions Committee received the recommendations from the regional meetings. We evaluated them, sent them to our program steering committees in August, so we evaluated those. And then, of course, in November, we actually have developed a program that we are recommending to all of you for your endorsement. I'm going to spend just a few moments to highlight what's in the legislative package before you. There are three main themes, if you don't want to read every word. One theme, of course, is we really cannot have unfunded mandates. And by the way, it would be nice, state government, if you could fund the mandates that you have given us, fully fund them. So that is one theme. A second theme is equal taxing authority for cities and counties. Counties are behind the eight ball on that issue. That is a priority in the package. And then the last is we don't want any erosion of local authority, and that's local authority over a range of things. Land use, our revenue streams, we don't want any erosion of local authority. So those three themes really sort of form the framework for the package. I do want to just mention a few things because our committees worked so hard. The Administration of Government Steering Committee, their statement, which is on unfunded mandates, is on page 5, line 167, and this is of your main document, which is the October document. The Community Development and Planning Steering Committee developed our policy on strengthening local government's land use growth and management tools. On page 7 of the October document, the Education Steering Committee updated our priority K-12 funding statement, and this statement also reflects input from VACo's Special Education Funding Committee. President Bradshaw mentioned that earlier. It was chaired by Scott York of Loudoun County. The Environment and Agricultural Steering Committee, on page 11, again, of your October document, line 395, responds to the EPA's pending draft Chesapeake Bay total maximum daily load document requirement. So I think you will find that useful. The Finance Committee on page 12, line 451, renews the overarching budget priority statement entitled State and Local Obligations and Revenues. And we also call for a working partnership with the state. Health and Human Services, of course, gave us a priority statement that focuses on key funding issues. Also, the Telecommunications and Public Utilities Steering Committee continued to highlight the importance of expanding broadband services to underserved rural areas. And finally, our Transportation Committee updated its annual funding statement, and we continue to call for a significant statewide dedicated funding package. Lastly, I want to note we, of course, stay current because the environment around us is always changing. As elected officials, we know that. There is language in the amended document on page 4 which deals with the various proposals that have been put forth primarily from the governor on privatizing ABC. So I just draw your attention to that. We crafted this proposal for the most part at this meeting, and we talked to each steering committee about the ABC proposal, and that's page 4 of your November document. Mr. President, that concludes my report on the legislative package. I believe I would like to move the adoption as presented.
Second.
We have the motion from the Resolutions Committee, and it's already been seconded. Is any further discussion? All those in favor of the legislative package as has been presented to you today, say aye. Aye. Opposed? Is carried. Thank you very much. I believe Richard Floor is next. We have the nominating committee report.
President, the nominating committee met yesterday afternoon and is coming to you with a full slate of officers to serve our association in 2011. By my best count, we had 100% of the committee present, which I think may be the first time in some time. We had excellent discussion. We have some excellent candidates to submit to you. The nominating committee is offering the following slate of officers for 2011. President, Robert Atkins, Wise County. President-elect, Barbara Favola, Arlington County. First Vice President, Catherine Hudgens, Fairfax County. Second Vice President, John Miller, Middlesex County. Secretary-Treasurer, Harrison Moody, Dinwiddie County. Immediate past President, Philip Bradshaw, Isle of Wight County. In addition, the regional caucuses met on Sunday afternoon to elect directors for 2-year terms, and those are as follows. Region 1, Judy Little, Surrey County. Region 3, Patricia O'Bannon, Henrico County. Region 5, Constance Brennan, Nelson County. Region 6, Michael Hobart, Clark County. Region 7, Wayne Edgeworth, Caroline County. Region 8, Jerry Hyder, Fairfax County. Region 8 again, Sharon Fulva, Fairfax County. Again, Region 8, Walter Tejada, Arlington County. And there is one vacancy in Region 8 also. Region 10, Hugh Pendleton, Campbell County. Region 11, Richard Floor, Roanoke County. And Region 12, Danny McDaniel, Wood County. Mr. President, this is the report of the nominating committee.
And we will accept that as a motion from the nominating committee to elect those as officers. And we have a second.
Second.
Any other nominations from the floor? If not, I'll call for the vote. All those in favor of the accepting the nominating committee report as presented, state aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? Is carried. Thank you. Madam Counsel, I believe you have to, I asked everyone, if you would, that was just elected, to come forward to be installed. If you would come in front of the podium. Thank you.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I do solemnly swear.
I do solemnly swear
that I will support.
that I will support
the Constitution and laws of the United States.
the Constitution and laws of the United States.
The Constitution and the laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
The Constitution and laws of the Commonwealth of Virginia.
And the bylaws of the Virginia Association of Counties.
And the bylaws of the Virginia Association of Counties.
And that I will faithfully and impartially
And that I faithfully and impartially
discharge all duties incumbent upon me as an officer or director of the Virginia Association of Counties to the best of my ability, so help me God. Thank you. Congratulations.